Okay, so our get-to-know speaker today is Kyle Sarver from First Federal Lakewood. He's the branch manager in Garfield Heights. He's a member of our chamber, and First Federal Lakewood is also a sponsor of our chamber. So we really do appreciate the support. So Kyle's here today to give us a banking presentation that he made for us. But also, I'm going to, before we switch over to that presentation, I'm going to let Kyle talk about himself a little bit so we get to know him. And I have talked to Kyle many times, and I know his story, and I thought it was pretty neat, inspiring. So Kyle, go ahead. Let's switch over to you and give us your story, and you can go back as far as you need to.
Thank you, Steve, and thank you everyone for joining today. Like Steve said, my name is Kyle Sarver. I'm the branch manager here at the First Federal Lakewood in Garfield Heights. As a kid, banking has always been something that I've been interested in, and fresh out of high school, I went to Hiram College. I did a year in college, and after my first year, I decided that I wanted to work part-time and go to school. So I went online and looked up some banking jobs around me and found First Federal Lakewood. I started the company in 2015 and started part-time here at the Garfield branch and in Parma. A little after a year of working here, I became full-time. And after working full-time for a couple of years, in 2020, I became the branch manager at the Garfield location.
Sorry, when you started part-time, what did you do part-time at the?
Part-time, I was just taking care of customers' deposits, withdrawals, any mortgage payments, getting to know my customers and the needs that they were inquiring about.
That's great. What kind of training? You must have got a lot of training there, right? There's training programs with the bank that help.
Yeah, so we go through about a 2-week program. We do a lot of compliance tests to know the banking regulations. And then we do a full week course of how the systems work, the teller transactions, and customer service.
Yeah.
What to look for in fraudulent activity and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, that's great. In my opinion, I'm calling that pretty rapid acceleration for you to have a short career like that and get right to be the branch manager. That's cool. That's
Absolutely.
Cool. What are your day-to-day responsibilities and functions?
My day-to-day activities are coming in, opening up the branch with my team. We have a morning huddle to make sure we're all on the same page, what our goals are going to be for the day. I take care of any customer inquiries or complaints that they may have and stuff like that. So
yeah, great.
I reach out to different businesses to try and create a relationship with them. So
what are your biggest challenges, Kyle? As a manager, as a manager of the branch.
My biggest challenges has been the pandemic, honestly. It's been staffing. We've been short-staffed due to some illnesses and stuff like that. So the biggest thing has been trying to keep the branch healthy and fully staffed and operational.
Yeah, and you're responsible for everybody that works there, correct? And
correct.
Including their training.
Their training, yep.
Yeah.
Their training, their development, and all that. Yeah.
Because it's a bank, I bet all kinds of compliance kind of things.
Correct.
Yep. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, thank you very much. I don't know, has anyone had any more questions for Kyle before he gets on with his presentation?
Hey, Steve, I don't have a question, but I will say I've been able to watch Kyle since he walked in the door that day as a part-time teller. Oh. And it was really, really exciting. He was always so enthusiastic when he showed up, and he showed that enthusiasm to the customers. It's hard to find people that are truly committed and enjoy their jobs. So to see him learn and grow and develop, and then now be a branch manager. So proud of him. I mean, it can be a little intimidating and daunting because, again, banks offer so many products, whether it's, loans or something. And when you do your first one, it's a challenge, but he's settled in so nicely. And I just wanted to say I'm very proud of all of the hard work and the effort he put in. It's been fun watching him grow. Yeah,
that's great. Thank you.
Thank you, Bethany.
Yep. All right, Kyle. I'm going to turn it over to you to give the presentation that you prepared for us. So if you want to share we're going to watch a little PowerPoint while Kyle takes us through it.
Excellent. So as Steve mentioned, we're just going to go over a little business presentation. But first, a little bit about First Federal Lakewood is we were established in 1935 and has been dedicated to the strengthening and economic growth of our communities we serve. We're proud to be the largest independent mutual bank headquartered in Ohio. And since then, we now have 20 full-service branches located all throughout Ohio. We go as far south as Columbus, as far west as Avon Lake, and we go all the way out east into our Concord location. We are going to talk about business plans and tips and goals to help make your business stronger. So first of all, what is a business plan? A business plan is a living written document that outlines the financial and operational marketing goals for at least the next 3 years of your company. Why is it important to have a business plan? Studies show that businesses grow more than 30% with the plan. In addition, it allows you to create a strong foundation. It allows you at this point to come up with your mission statement, your goals, and any objectives that you wish to have in your company. It allows you to make informed decisions and see the growth of your company's future. It'll allow you to prove your value and the competency of your company. This also allows you to attract talent. But most importantly, when coming up with the business plan, you want to secure funding. And that's the biggest thing that banks look for is a business plan when you look to get a loan. So going into small banking services, why do businesses need banks? To secure any loans, you can also accept payments such as merchant services, debit cards, and credit card payments. You have a place to deposit your money. You can pay your employees through direct deposit. A lot of businesses, some of them are high cash regulated, so they get a lot of cash inflow and need change to do their day-to-day operations. But the most important reason why a business would need a bank is to establish a relationship. And it could be for lending purposes, credit cards, merchant services, and your money is insured with a bank. And you can also have multiple accounts for different expenditures. When looking to grow your bank, how does a business obtain credit? Most businesses, did you know that they don't get less than half the funding that they apply for? The reason being is because they're not always necessarily prepared. So banks look for what we call the 5 C's. And that is your character. They look at your financial statements and income statements. The capacity. Do you have the means to pay it back? Does your business have capital? What kind of collateral does your business have that they could use to secure the loan? And also, some banks will look for your personal credit score as well. In addition, if loans or credit cards aren't the way you're looking to go, there are other ways to identify funds to grow your business. Does your business qualify for a grant? You can look for this on the federal level, the county level, or even city level. You can go to the SBA.gov and apply for an SBA loan. Because of COVID, your business may qualify for a specific COVID loan. But most importantly, make sure you continue to review your financials and make any changes sooner rather than later. The next thing that we were going to talk about as well is Steve mentioned that we were going to discuss business topics of 2022. So 6 trends that we can expect to see for all small businesses is technology bridges the employment gap through merchant services. As you know, if you go out to a restaurant, you've noticed there's QR codes on the tables to read your menus. You have the kiosks to pay at the tables. That's technology that is expected to stay and to help employees with their jobs. It's also going to be the year of brick and mortar. With the shipping crisis going on, as you know, people aren't getting their stuff on time. So you can expect to see a rise in online orders, but a lot of our customers are going to end up going to that store personally to pick it up curbside. In 2020 and in 2021, most businesses went remote. And they realized that going remote, they can still have the same quality service, to their customers. So we can expect that to be the new norm of businesses working from home or becoming into a hybrid program. You are going to want to expect clear-cut communications about shortages and supplies, as well as you can expect small businesses to get creative in their technology, trying to streamline their inventory and online ordering software to make it more user-friendly, not only to their employees, but to the customers as well. The biggest thing that we've seen also in 2021 has been employee recruitment and retention. A lot of businesses went to the way of doing sign-on bonuses, and that has been super helpful for businesses. But businesses are now also offering a retention bonus as well for employees who stay longer than a certain period of time. This is a list of sources if you are looking to get more information. And I wanted to thank everybody for their time today and joining me on this presentation.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So Q&A, questions for Kyle? All right, I do. So, back where you talk about building relationships with the bank, if you're going to get a loan, explain that. What does that mean? Building a relationship? How do I get to personally know you, know the person at the bank, or is it just longevity? How long have I had my account? Can you explain?
No, so building a relationship is as simple as walking in the door or making a phone call to me. We sit down, I get to know you, your business, and what your business needs are. And as you grow your relationship with us, we have a commercial team that we can refer you to as well. It's just really getting to know what you're looking for as a person and a business. I get to know each of my customers. I know them all by name.
Oh, that's great. How about in that next list? It was the next slide, and I wrote down character.
So they look at your character. They look at how your business is in general. Have you been around a long time? Are your financials steady?
Excellent. The next thing that I had, I was making a little bit of notes here, but on the grants, do you help businesses get grants, or is that just another way that a business can?
So we don't necessarily help them get grants, but we can point them in the right direction of where to go. Yes.
Okay. I do know that you help because you helped me with our SBA loans in our. It's been so long ago. What's not the EIDL, but the paycheck
yes,
the pay one. The PPP
First
one.
Federal Lakewood was big into helping all the businesses with their paycheck protection program. So
absolutely, they surely were in the process. And I really appreciate that at the time. Where we all were, however long ago that was. Now I don't know if it's not 2 years, but everybody, and we're talking about not the chamber, but we're talking about our New Image Media. That we didn't know what was going to happen, and we did reach out because of Chalana and you right away, and you guys answered our questions. We got our loan right away, and I'll forever be thankful about that.
This is Jackie. Kyle, I think you did a very, very thorough presentation. But on the credit, if you have a person that have applied for a small business and you pull their credit, they may have issues. What do you do with those at that point?
So at that point, we would refer you to our small business banker. His name is Del Duncan. And he would be able to go through your credits and financials and see what we can do to help your business in what you're looking for. We have a whole commercial team and someone who does deal with small business loans as well, who takes a deeper look into the loans.
All right. Thank you.
Absolutely.
One thing I want to just piggyback on Jackie, she works for Breaking Chains, and we have worked with her organization in the past where she assists those who have credit challenges, and she does a really great job. And it's so important, like you think of people needing help with their credit that are looking to buy homes, but it's so important even on the business side that your personal credit is in check. So even as businesses, you could probably reach out to Jackie and have your questions answered and work with her on credit as well.
Yeah. Because would
Thank
you say, especially for a younger business, if you're going to go for a business loan, it's all about your personal credit, isn't it?
Yeah, credit, regardless to if you're purchasing a home or if you're starting a business, the credit is the essential piece. So that tells, as
credit, right?
Kyle said, it's your character. How do you pay? Can you afford to pay back?
So thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you.